Hey everybody, welcome back to the lessons. We're on lesson 43 in A Course in Miracles. Maybe you just found this title fascinating and you're like, what is this Lighten Up with Bo? It's really just trying to help people not take this dream of craziness so seriously, to try to not take your own life so seriously, your family so seriously, your job so seriously, yourself most importantly, because everything outside of you is just a reflection of your inner temperature. So the Course in Miracles has changed my life, but it can be a lot. Today's lessons, it's a little like some of these things in here are like, what? I'm just trying to help you not take it all so seriously, to not overthink it. Remember, the most important thing with the lessons in A Course in Miracles is you just practice. You don't need to understand what's happening, when it's happening, or how it's happening. I'm so grateful that you're here. And whether you're doing the lessons or not, I hope this lesson somehow brings you a little bit of peace, joy, a little bit of laughter or lightness. Who knows? But we're on lesson 43. Buckle up. God is my source. I cannot see apart from him. Another word for God: unlimited creation, limitless life, perfect, unconditional, loving creation, constant expression, the force that is in all things, God. God is my source. I cannot see apart from it. If you've missed the lessons, here's the simple version. If you think that you are separate from anything, you can't really see it all, because the only true vision is when you are mind, and you are mind identified with the infinite life called God. If you are thinking, if you are creating, if you are being in this oneness, then you can see. What is seeing? True vision. To be in a state of perfect understanding and connection and knowing of all things. This is seeing. It's not with the body's eyes. It's not perceiving, because perception needs an object. True being, true knowledge is in a state where you are all with all the time. There's nothing to perceive because you are that. So, God is my source. I cannot see apart from him. Paragraph 1. Perception is not an attribute of God. Perception is not an attribute of God because, again, God is all the time. So there's never not a moment when it's not in perfect unity with all things. So it's not like I'm here and you're there. His is the realm of knowledge, yet he has created the Holy Spirit, the still small voice, the loving answer with perfect knowledge. He has created the Holy Spirit as the mediator between knowledge and perception. Without this link with God, perception would have replaced knowledge forever in your mind. We would be in a constant state of seeming opposition, duality, other. With this link with God, perception will become so changed and purified that it will lead to knowledge. That is its function as the Holy Spirit sees it. So perception's function is to become so changed and purified that it will lead to knowledge. So that is all the Holy Spirit sees perception for, is that it will be transformed and lead to absolute knowledge. Therefore, that is its function in truth. Paragraph 2. I think this was written with a period that it didn't need to be. In God, you cannot see. Perception has no function in God. In God, you cannot see with a lowercase s, meaning we think seeing means with a physical eye. But in God, there is no seeing because you are absolute being at all time. Perception has no function in God and does not exist. Yet in salvation, which is the undoing of what never was, and there it says, salvation is simply the undoing of what never was. Perception does have a mighty purpose. So it's saying that salvation, which is basically retransforming all that we made in this fairy tale called the human experience, but Spirit works with everything we made to undo what never was. It doesn't just destroy things or blot them out. It's gentle. So it takes what we've made and then uses it to bring us back home. So made perception, which was made by the Son of God, made by the child of God for an unholy purpose, right? Perception was ultimately made to put us in a state of duality where we're in constant separation, where we are now looking at something outside of us that we're not one with. It must become the means for the restoration of our holiness to our awareness. So that is the means for the Holy Spirit to use perception to be restore us to our own holiness, the awareness of that divinity. Perception has no meaning, yet does the Spirit, Holy Spirit, give it a meaning very close to God's. Healed perception becomes the means by which the child of God forgives all beings and thus forgives himself. So now the Spirit gives perception a purpose. All the things that we use perception for are just insanity. Spirit is the only mechanism that can actually use the tool of perception for its one purpose, which is to forgive everything that we are not and restore the truth of who we are to our mind. That's it. You cannot see apart from God because you cannot be apart from God. You cannot see apart from God because you cannot be apart from God. Whatever you do in God. Because whatever you think with its mind. Meaning there is nothing really going on outside of its mind. And when we think that there are things going on outside of that mind, we're just living in fantasy. Again, just like we do when we go to sleep at night and dream up all the things we do, we're thinking that we can create a world outside of God, when in reality, nothing actually could. God cannot be apart from this. If vision is real, and it is real to the extent to which it shares the Holy Spirit's purpose, then you cannot see apart from God. Today it's asking for 3 5-minute practice periods, one as early as you can in the morning, one closer to the night, and another at some point during the day. 5 minutes. Set a timer if you need to. Paragraph 5 says at the beginning of the practice period, you're going to repeat the idea to yourself with your eyes open really slowly. And then you're going to glance around for just a very short, probably 20 seconds. Your eyeballs are going to fall on whatever random 4 or 5 things, and you're going to apply the idea like this. God is my source. I cannot see this shirt apart from him. God is my source. I cannot see the blinds apart from him. God is my source. I cannot see this wall apart from him. So it gives other examples here. Although this part of the exercise period should be quite short, be sure that you select the subjects indiscriminately. So just like before, try not to go like, oh, I really want to focus on my dresser or that book, right? You just, whatever your eyes fall on, it could be a light socket, it could be a wall, it could be a phone, it could be a bedspread, it could be your hand. But for the longer periods after you do, and I'm just summarizing right now, everybody, you can, if you have the book, then you're reading it already. If you don't have the book, then it doesn't matter what I'm saying. But this next part I'm summarizing to make it easier. After you do that, you're going to close your eyes, and for the remainder of the 5 minutes, you're going to just invite thoughts that are related to the idea as they come naturally from you. God is my source. I cannot see apart from him. God is my very life. I can only see in him. God is the love in which I see. I see my own thoughts, which are like God's. The world can show me who I really am when God is with me. Whatever. But what's most important is if you find that part either straining, where you're like, I don't know, man, no thoughts are coming. If you notice maybe 20 or 30 seconds go by where no thoughts come in, or you start wandering into thoughts that are totally unrelated to the lesson, open your eyes and do the first part over where you just say, God is my source, I cannot see apart from him. And do like 4 to 5 things, and then once again, close your eyes and try again. Where you just allow thoughts that are to come in. And even if all you do is close your eyes and say the idea, God is my source, I cannot see apart from him, and then open your eyes again, this is better than just sitting in distraction thoughts or trying to find thoughts. And then throughout the day, say it as many times as you can. Aside from the 3 5-minute periods, just as many times as you can, say, God is my source, I cannot see apart from him. But in any moment where you just randomly are driving in traffic, maybe you look at somebody and say, God is my source, I cannot see them apart from him. And it says in the court that anytime you meet anyone today, stranger or relative, it doesn't matter, try to silently in your mind greet them with that. Like you'll say it in your mind while you're looking at him. God is my source, I cannot see you apart from him. And that's it. So you do the 3 practice periods, and then throughout the day, you're going to try as often as you can to remember to say the lesson. Don't rush it. Don't judge yourself if related thoughts, you're like, dude, I don't think like this yet. I don't know. I don't have these divine, holy ideas, but maybe you're going to have a few. Who knows? You're just practicing this lesson. And most importantly, anytime you are really stressed or triggered throughout the day, it's a beautiful time if you can remember to close your eyes, or if it doesn't happen in the moment, give yourself some grace. Maybe you got to go in the bathroom and close the stall and go, God is my source. I cannot see this trigger apart from him. And in that moment, you may be just saying that is because you're willing to not see this apart, like somewhere God is in this with me, even if I can't see it. And your willingness to even say that should be celebrated. At least I'm celebrating it. So thanks for being here. Don't forget to lighten up. Go out and climb a tree. Have you done that? Be one with nature. Lay in some grass. Listen to the birds sing. Go play some pickleball. I teach pickleball in Santa Monica. Go play beach tennis. If you haven't tried it yet, my God, is it fun. But more importantly, to remember to bless everyone with the light that you are. Feel free to put a comment in if you enjoyed this video, or subscribe or like. If you really need some one-on-one guidance, go to lightenupmovement.com and you can go to the contact page and email me directly. If you need some guidance or anything, I'm happy to help. So stay light, stay peaceful. See you soon.